your body gave up hours ago. But your mind has other plans. It's still going through everything. What happened, what didn't happen, what needs to happen tomorrow. Maybe you're lying here exhausted, but your thoughts won't stop. Plans, worries, lists, replays of conversations you wish went differently. Your body is begging for rest, but your mind doesn't know how to stop anymore. Before we go further, a quick note. This session is designed for rest. Please don't listen while driving or operating machinery. Everything you're about to hear was created with care and intention for people who need exactly this. If this is already speaking to you, tap like now so others with exhausted minds can also find this. And subscribe to receive more sessions designed for minds that won't stop without having to search for them. Welcome. You're here because your mind won't let you rest, even though every part of you needs it. This is Night Reprogram, where exhausted minds finally learn it's safe to stop. By the end of this session, you'll be sleeping deeply, not because your mind went quiet, but because it finally got permission to stop working. Your thoughts might still be there, but they won't have power over you anymore. Your mind already knows how to rest. It's done it before. It's just forgotten how. Tonight, we remind it. Here's what you don't need to do tonight. You don't need to empty your mind. You don't need to stop thinking. You don't even need to understand why your mind is so loud. All you need to do is give your mind permission to be tired. Because here's the truth. Your mind isn't your enemy. Your mind is exhausted too. It's been working overtime, trying to protect you, trying to solve everything, trying to keep you safe by staying vigilant. But tonight, you can tell your mind, it's okay. You can rest now. I've got this. Your conscious mind can doubt this. That's fine, but your subconscious is already listening and it's ready. So if your eyes haven't closed yet, you can let them close now. There's nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to remember, nothing you need to figure out. Just be here, where your mind can finally stop. Let's begin with your breath, and as we breathe, we're going to practice giving your mind permission. Breathe in slowly through your nose and imagine breathing in calm. Hold gently, feeling that calm settle into your chest. And exhale slowly, and as you do, imagine your mind releasing just a little, the need to keep going. Again, breathe in, filling yourself with quiet. Hold and notice right now in this breath, you don't need to think about anything. Exhale and let your mind soften, like tight muscles finally releasing. One more time, breathe in deeply. This breath is just for you. Hold and feel the space between thoughts. That's where rest lives. And release, telling your mind you did enough today. You can stop now. Good. Now bring your attention to your feet. Notice how they feel. Heavy, tired, maybe a little achy from carrying you all day. And with your next exhale, let them completely relax, like you're giving them permission to stop holding you up. Now move your attention up to your legs, your calves, your thighs. Notice how tired they are. Exhale and let all that fatigue just sink into the surface beneath you. You're being held. You don't have to hold yourself anymore. Up to your hips, your lower back, parts of you that have been tense all day. Exhale and let them soften. Let the tension dissolve like ice melting. Your belly, your chest, rising and falling with each breath telling your body, it's safe. You can rest. Your shoulders carrying so much, exhale and let them drop, heavy, released. Your neck, your jaw, your face, where you hold so much without realizing. Exhale and let your jaw unclench, your tongue rest at the bottom of your mouth, your forehead smooth out. And finally, your mind, that part of you that's been working so hard. Exhale and give it permission to stop, to rest, to finally be still. From here, imagine yourself walking down a quiet hallway. 10 doors, each one a little darker, a little quieter. With each door you pass through, your mind lets go of one thing it's been carrying. You don't need to know what, your subconscious knows. Door 10, releasing. Door 9, lighter. Door 8, quieter. Door 7, your thoughts slowing. Door 6, halfway there. Door 5, deeper into rest. Door 4, your mind softening. Door 3, almost there. Door 2, so close to quiet. Door 1, and here in the quietest room, where your mind can finally stop. Perhaps you can imagine yourself in a place where thinking isn't required. Not because thoughts are forbidden, but because here they're simply optional. Maybe it's a quiet room with soft light, or a forest clearing where the only sound is wind through leaves. Wherever you are, notice how still it is. Not silent, but still. Notice the quality of the light, gentle, unchanging, no harsh edges. Notice the temperature, perfectly comfortable. Your body doesn't need to adjust to anything. And notice how your mind feels here, like it doesn't have to work, doesn't have to solve, doesn't have to plan. In this place, you are completely safe, completely held, completely allowed to not think. Your mind can just exist without purpose, without task, without problem to solve. And with each breath, you sink deeper into this place, twice as deep, with half the effort. Your body knows how to rest, your mind is learning, and your subconscious is ready to receive what it's been waiting for. You've been treating your mind like it's the problem, like it's broken, like it's sabotaging you, like it won't stop because it doesn't want to. But what if your mind isn't the enemy? What if your mind is just exhausted? Think about it. Your mind has been working nonstop, trying to keep you safe, trying to solve every problem, trying to anticipate every danger. It's like a guard dog that's been on duty so long, it forgot how to rest. Somewhere along the way, your mind learned that stopping equals danger, that if it relaxes, something bad will happen. So it stays vigilant, it keeps working, it keeps going, even when your body is begging it to stop. But here's the truth, your mind isn't your enemy. Your mind is tired. It doesn't know how to stop because no one ever taught it that stopping is safe. So tonight, maybe we teach it something different. Maybe tonight, we give your mind what it's needed all along, not to be controlled, not to be fixed, but to be told, you can rest now, it's safe. I want you to imagine your mind as something separate from you for a moment. Maybe it's a part of you that's small, young, tired. A part that's been working so hard, trying to keep you safe, trying to do everything right, trying to protect you from every possible outcome. If you can sense that part, notice how exhausted it is, how it doesn't know how to stop, how it's afraid that if it stops, something will go wrong. Maybe you can speak to that part of you now, not out loud, just in your mind. You can say, I know you're tired. I know you've been working so hard, and I'm grateful. But tonight, you don't have to keep going. You can say, I've got this. You can rest. Nothing bad will happen if you stop, I promise. You can say, you did enough today. You are enough. And now you can let go. And maybe, just maybe, that part of you hears it and softens and finally allows itself to rest. Pause here for a moment. If your mind could speak to you right now, what would it say? Maybe it would say, I'm so tired, but I don't know how to stop. Maybe it would say, what if something bad happens while I'm resting? Maybe it would say, I've been going for so long, I forgot what quiet feels like. And if you could speak back to your mind, what would you say? Maybe you would say, I know you're scared, but you're safe. I'm here. Maybe you would say, you've kept me safe this long. You can trust me to take over for tonight. Maybe you would say, rest now. I'll wake you if I need you. But for tonight, you can let go. This is permission, not just for your body, but for your mind. Your mind can rest now. I'm going to offer you some truths. You don't need to repeat them. Just let them settle. My mind is allowed to rest. Thinking is optional. I can choose to stop. I release my mind from the job of constant vigilance. It is safe for my mind to stop working. My mind is not my enemy. My mind is tired, and that's okay. I give myself permission to not think, not plan, not solve. Rest is not dangerous. Rest is necessary. My mind can be quiet, and I will still be okay. As you rest here, I want to give you something to take with you. An anchor, a way to remind your mind that it's safe to stop. Take a slow, deep breath in, and as you exhale, say to yourself, silently or out loud, my mind can rest now. This is your anchor, this breath, these words. Anytime your mind starts to spiral, anytime it feels like it can't stop, you can take one deep breath and remind it, my mind can rest now. Your mind will remember this moment, this feeling, this permission. In the coming days, something may shift. Maybe you notice a thought starting to spiral, and instead of following it, you take a breath and it stops. Maybe you catch yourself overthinking and you remember, my mind doesn't have to do this. My mind can rest. Your subconscious will continue this work while you sleep, teaching your mind that rest is safe, that stopping is okay, that quiet is possible. You don't have to do anything, it's already happening. From here, you can begin to drift. My voice becoming softer, like it's moving further away. You don't need to follow every word anymore. Some words will reach you, some won't, and that's perfect. Your mind doesn't need you right now. Tonight, it can finally stop. Your body knows how to rest. Your mind is learning. And your subconscious is already letting go. While you're deeply relaxed, I'm going to offer some truths for your subconscious to absorb. You don't need to repeat them. Just listen and let them in. I know what it feels like when my mind finally rests. I have permission to stop thinking. It is possible for me to be quiet inside. I can let my mind be tired without fixing it. I am safe even when my mind is not working. I know how to give my mind permission to stop. I have the peace of mental stillness. It is possible for my thought to slow down naturally. I can rest without my mind fighting me. I am allowed to not think about anything. I know what it feels like when mental exhaustion releases. I have a mind that knows how to rest. It is possible for me to sleep while my mind is quiet. I can trust my mind to stop when I need it to. I am at peace with my tired mind. I know the difference between useful thought and mental noise. I have the capacity to let my mind go offline. It is possible for me to exist without constant thinking. I can be present without my mind analyzing everything. I am someone whose mind rests deeply. These truths are being installed now at the deepest level of your being. Your mind can stop now. You are safe, even in the quiet.